Liz Allen, I wonder where Peter went. He isn't here. Flash Thompson, who? That coward? He's probably hiding with his head under a desk somewhere. Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 1, Issue 4. Nothing can stop the Sandman. Spider-Man sees a few punks casing a jewelry store and webs them up before they can rob it. However, the thugs threaten to sue Spider-Man for assault and battery. Spider-Man must flee when they call the cops since all the evidence makes him look guilty. Spider-Man blames Jameson for this treatment and leaves him a little souvenir in his office. After leaving Jameson's office, Spider-Man runs into the Sandman on a rooftop. Sandman gets the best of Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's mask is torn in the process, so he must flee before his identity is revealed. While at home sewing up his mask, Peter Parker learns the identity of the Sandman during a new news bulletin. Originally an escaped convict, Sandman hid on a beach at a radioactive testing facility. During one of the tests, he was exposed to radioactivity, and his body gained the power to act as if he were made of sand. The bulletin also shows Sandman robbing a bank and fleeing the police. The next morning, Peter decides to try to ask Jameson for an advance before he heads to class, but the newspaper man angrily throws him out of the office. Peter heads off to school and overhears Flash asking Liz about going on a date with Peter. Peter had forgotten all about it and had to cancel so that he can capture Sandman. Of course, Liz did not take this too well. Meanwhile, Sandman starts to realize that he can't keep on running and must hide out. As a fate would have it, he decides Midtown High looks like a good place. Sandman barges into the classroom to hide. This classroom, however, is full of students getting a lecture from the principal. Sandman demands a diploma and threatens to teach a principal a lesson when the diploma demanded is rejected. Peter, running errands in the hallway, overhears the dispute. Peter quickly changes and Spider-Man bursts in, knocking Sandman back. Go get him, Spider-Man. Give him one for us, pal. Wonder if they'd cheer so loud if they knew it was puny Peter Parker they're cheering. That was a real dramatic entrance, Spider-Man, but enjoy it while you can, because this time you ain't getting away from me so easy. I've got to get him away from here. I can't take a chance on any of these kids getting hurt while we're fighting. But maybe I can quickly floor him with one punch. Uh-oh, not a chance. My spider sense tells me he's making his body rock hard again. I just bust my hand trying. Instead, I'll do the unexpected. I'll grab him in a wrestler's hold before he can change the structure of his physical makeup and flip him over my head like this. Happy landings, braggart. Perfect. I got him out of the room. Now to find a way to hold him until the police can get here. I'm trying to sound confident to him, but I'll be blamed if I know what to try next. He's sure no sitting duck. Gotta catch my breath for a sec. He's got me trapped in the corner. Can't run, and my punches don't seem to be hurting him. Now I've got you where I want you. Hold still, insect man. This won't take long. I don't want to get bored, chum, so I'll hit you a different way. Ever get any love taps from a guy's rock hard head? Ugh, ow. Well, this little party's gonna end pretty soon. Here's where I put you away for keeps, you costume pest. He's trapping me more and more. I can't break loose. Wait, I've got an idea. Don't you ever learn? All I gotta do is make my body like sand again, and that dumb thing can't hurt me. So far, so good. He doesn't suspect that that's just what I want him to do. Just this. Here's the first part of your education, courtesy of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh! They battle it out before Spider-Man tricks Sandman into turning into sand and vacuums him up with an industrial vacuum cleaner. Spider-Man realizes that he should have gotten pictures for the Bugle, so he uses a bucket of sand and some acting to stage photos. Spider-Man hands the vacuum bag with the Sandman in it to the police. While Jameson tries to convince the captain to arrest Spider-Man as well, Spider-Man ducks back into school and after another quick costume change, bumps into Jameson as Peter and gives him the film of the Sandman battle. Peter finds Liz to let her know that he can still take her out, but she has to make other plans with Flash. Flash makes one too many insults, and Peter finally has had enough and threatens to wipe that smile off Flash's face. Before he throws a punch, Peter realizes that his super strength could seriously injure Flash. Peter lets him go and walks away, making everyone think he's a chicken. As Peter walks home from school, he hears everyone agreeing with Jameson's opinion of Spider-Man. Alone in his room, Peter searches his soul for the reason he decided to be Spider-Man. Can they be right? Am I really some sort of a crackpot wasting my time seeking fame and glory? Am I more interested in the adventures of being Spider-Man than I am in helping people? Why do I do it? Why don't they give the whole thing up? And yet I can't. I must have been given this great power for a reason. No matter how difficult it is, I must remain as Spider-Man. And I pray that someday the world will understand. Sandman, first appearance. Principal Davis, first appearance. Notes and facts. Various details about this story should be considered topical references per the sliding timescale of Earth 616. The details are that Peter is watching a news report on a black and white television and the cause to Flint exposure to the radiation. The story states that the Sandman's real name is Flint Marko. However, it is actually William Baker as revealed in Marvel 2-for-1, 86. The alias was derived from the combination of his high school nickname and a teacher he had crushed on as revealed in Friendly Spider-Man Annual number 1. Although he referenced to an island prison here, Marvel 2-in-1 86 clarifies that Flint was incarcerated on Rikers Island. The details pertaining to the Sandman's origin are considered a topical reference as a narration states and it has a nuclear bomb test. All of the recountings of his origin state that Flint fled onto a secured beach. However, how he was exposed to the radiation has changed with the time. For example, in Marvel 2-in-1 86 states that it was a nuclear-powered device that exploded. In Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Annual number 1, it is stated that it was a nuclear reactor. Lastly, Giant-Sized Spider-Man Volume 2, number 1 states that the marker was exposed to radioactive waste. Principal Davis' full name is revealed in the official handbook of the Marvel Universe A to Z, number 10. One of the teens watching Spider-Man's battle with Spider-Man is revealed to be Jessica Jones in Amazing Spider-Man 601. In Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Annual 1, the Sandman states that he intentionally allowed himself to get defeated so easily so he could return to prison and break his father out of jail. The cover of this issue is one of the 32 that appear in the comic collection from the video game Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, Issue 5, Marked for Destruction by Dr. Doom is next.